Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am praying the camera is not crooked because it has been giving me crap all day, but for this video, we're ranking my customs. I thought I had more than 12, but I just have 12, so I mean, that was a plus. Now, I say just have 12 because if you've seen the other two installments of this series, I had a bulk of Truly Me's, and I don't remember how many Girl of the Years I had. I could look back, but anyway, this is the customs ranking series. So this one is actually a little bit unique because these are all one-of-a-kind customs that I have made or other people have made. So since these are other people's art projects and, labors of love, I know customs aren't for everyone, so please keep your negative comments to yourself. The doll is in my collection. She was made by me or somebody else. You don't have to see her, you don't have to buy her or whatnot, so it's literally okay. I know I sound ridiculous when I talk like that, but you have to keep in mind people will rip these dolls to shreds because you have people that are just very, very they have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to customs. And when I got back into collecting, I was not a customs fan, but I wasn't against them. I was just like, oh my gosh, I know if I buy one, then it's going to explode. And it definitely did. I think my change in customs has definitely changed or my taste in customs, has definitely changed over the years. But I have my first two customs that I ever bought, and I will never part with them, even though they're way different than customs that I would prefer to buy now. So after this, the final part in this little series we've been doing here is going to be historical. Please give me time with that one because if you don't know, the historicals are my pride and joys. I own every single historical American Girl has ever made. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be rough and it's going to be very emotional for me. So with that being said, this one was actually kind of easy for me to do because it is the least number of dolls in this category. I've got 12 of them. I don't have 13. Hold on. No, I have 12. You guys, we need to get a 13th custom so I have the Taylor Swift number, okay? So anyway, with all of that being said, let's jump right on in to number 12. In 12th place is Angel. So Angel was my second custom I ever purchased, okay? I thought she was the coolest thing to ever live. She is a Joss Kendrick face mold with doll-of-a-kind eyes and a wig from B Beauty Designs, and it is the original super long Katie wig. I have this in another color on a doll you will see in a little bit. She was created by Dallas Dollco. So the thing with Angel, I don't hate any of these dolls because if I did not like customs, they would not be on this list. I have sold the ones that I do not bond with or do not like. Angel, just however, she's very different than the customs I prefer now. First of all, I don't like the super thick wigs. I think 4 or 5 dolls you will see on this list have the super thick wigs, but that is just because they are from my older style of customs that I preferred, and some of them, like Angel, are quite sentimental, and I do not want to get rid of those dolls. So Angel, she doesn't have any shoes on because she's in the folklore dress, so that's why she doesn't have any shoes on. But Angel, funny enough, Dallas Dollco was asking like, what combinations would you like to see for the Joss Kendrick mold, because it was fairly new at the time, and I was like, of course, my favorite, my personal human combination of blonde hair and blue eyes, and this is what she put together. And before she even said the doll was for sale, I messaged her and I was like, can I have? So that is how I bought Angel. She, again, I don't use her a lot. I used to use her all the time, but the wig is super long. It makes them very, very top heavy, but at the time I absolutely loved this wig, and it's actually quite soft still. I had another thick wig we'll talk about in a little bit that got really terribly dry at the ends, but Angel's wig is actually stood the test of time, and it's very cute. But again, Angel is she's not the type of custom I'm interested in anymore. 11 is Franchesca. Now I go back and forth with Franchesca. That's why she is at basically the bottom of this list. She was created by Seb, and she's beautiful because she is a Seb repaints doll, which I have a number of those in my collection. But for some reason, I just don't have a super strong connection to Franchesca like I thought I would, because my plan was, I wanted like this super edgy, like kind of gothic girl, and I wanted her name to be Franchesca, and like I had everything planned out for her, and she's got a Kaya wig, okay? And for some reason, I just do not connect with this doll as much as I thought I would. So I do go back and forth with if I want to sell her, just because like I feel like somebody else could use her a lot more. She's very beautiful, super, super unique. Right now, she's still chilling in the collection, but I put her above Angel because she's much more unique looking than Angel, and she has a wig that I desperately want because I have a historical Kaya. I want to get a second Kaya to have a modern one. So she's beautiful, she's fun, but again, there are just obviously 10 other customs that I really love and I'm seriously connected with. I have this base here, I have it on a couple other custom dolls and they just do it so much better. Like, it's the medium skin Jess mold, and if you know, I'm gonna name drop Yasmin and Opal, you know they do it so much better than Franchesca, so that's why she's at 11. At number 10, we have the one that started it all. This is Penelope. So Penelope was bought in April of 2020. And Penelope was also made by Dallas Doll Co. She is a kit base. She's a kit base. I don't actually know what eyes she has, but she's a Kit Kittredge base with a wig from Amazon. So she has this ridiculously long wig, and it got super dry over time because it used to flip up at the end, and I had to hot water dunk it because it was so gross. It just wasn't cool, and I was like, Pen, girl, this is just not okay. So Penelope, is she unique looking? No. What is Kyla's favorite doll combination? Red hair and blue eyes. So of course, when Kyla got her first custom, it was this fiery redhead with these blue eyes. I did everything with her. This doll used to have a permanent spot on my bed in her pajamas. Like, when I would go like visit my parents or whatever for the weekend, I would bring Penelope. Like, Penelope came everywhere with me, okay? I love her so much, and she's not for everybody, okay? I get that. If I could change her wig to like maybe, not 61, I feel like maybe 65's wig would work a lot better, and I have a doll with a 65 wig, so you'll see what I mean. I think that's a 65 wig. I don't know. I need 65. But anyway, if I could give her a different wig, I probably would. But at the same time, this is what makes her Penelope, okay, is this long wig. So Penelope is extremely freaking sentimental for all those reasons, and I'm going to give you one more. So Penelope is actually the doll version of an original character I created. If you don't know, I am a writer, okay? And yes, I'm guilty of writing a ton of fan fiction. So I have created this character of Penelope Ewing from the Dallas franchise. So she happens to be the daughter of my favorite primetime television couple. So yeah, I mean, like, I created this character and then I brought her to life in the doll. So like, I'm not getting rid of her, even though, yeah, if I could make an upgraded Penelope, I probably would. But I love her. I will always love her. And she has the most pictures taken of any doll I've ever photographed. Number 9 is Isla. And Isla is kind of a work in progress. That's why she's kind of near the end, because I know what I want to do with her. I just haven't done it yet. So she is a Blair Wilson base. Her face was done by Seb, and she's got blue eyes and really, really pretty makeup. This wig, I just plopped it on her because I bought her base from another seller. It was not Seb. I bought it from somebody who I guess bought it from him. I don't really know. But she needed a wig. The plan is, yes, I know I am a classic mold, okay? However, she has the pale skin, she has a face up, and she's got blue eyes. So I'm going to get her an Isabel Palmer wig, and she'll be the new mini Kyla. I could keep her name as Isla because it's, you know, basically the same thing, but I probably won't. So if any of you are selling or come across an Isabel Palmer wig, please let me know, because the second one pops up, I miss it. And yes, I know I will have 3 Isabel Palmer wigs once that is complete, but you know what, it's fine. I like her, she's cute, but you're going to be seeing her a lot more when she becomes mini-me. Now, the only thing I'm not super set on are the eyebrows, because they're quite dark, but I mean, I could probably get over it because I got a really good deal on her, and I don't really want to have to pay like for another super detailed one. to be made, you know, so I have her, I'm gonna make it work, and we can finally have a proper mini-me. Also, excuse the boots, I needed her boots for Opal to take her to the Taylor Swift movie, so she just got these, like, leopard ones, okay? They don't really match, but you know what, it's fine. I have a friend that's going to lose his mind when he sees this, but Mercedes is at number 8. Mercedes happens to be one of my very best friend's favorite dolls, and he was like, can you make her cottage core? So I did my best for fall. I would love to put boots on her, but I ran out, so she's got these Mary Janes. Mercedes was made by Teddy of Small Dolls, and she was purchased from Sophia of Small Sophia. So this is my only Small Dolls custom, but I absolutely love her. She does have a shine mark on her nose from me, but she's been out and taken pictures. We think she's a Marisol base. We literally have like no idea what her specs are. So Mercedes has been kind of a guessing game. She is also really cool because when I bought her, I pulled her out of the box. She doesn't have an unboxing video, I don't think, but I pulled her out of the box and I looked at her and I was like, you're a Mercedes. That has never happened to me before. I spend weeks thinking of names for these dolls. And this one, I just pulled her out. I'm like, Mercedes. And it was so weird. That name had never crossed my mind. But yeah, this is Mercedes. She's very cute. Very middle of the pack. I know she's on the like other, like the lower end. But you know what? She's still cute, and we really do like her here, so don't worry, she's not going anywhere, I promise. Number 6, we have my original Rebel. This is Merlot. Merlot is a Truly Me 84 base with eyes from Dallas Doll Co. and the Katie wig from B Beauty Designs. She was thought up by me, but put together by Dallas Doll Co. She also has her eyelids painted sparkly black. So Merlot is kind of a fun doll because yes, this wig is like really annoying and I don't like it anymore. This one is much softer and in a lot better condition than Angel's. I don't know why, but I love this wig a heck of a lot more. Merlot is extremely iconic, okay? First of all, the doll was created around her name. Now, I know I just said, like, I've never had a name before a doll, but what I meant was, like, I've never pulled one out of the box and known their name instantly without having, like, planned it out. So, for some reason, I just thought of the wine Merlot, which I don't think I've ever had before, and I was like, that'd be a really cool name for, like, some alternative Rebel doll. Well, I got Angel, and I saw her wig, and then I saw all the shades that came in, and I was like, I want this. I want this. I think it's Cherry Cola. So I was like, yeah. And I wanted this particular base doll. I had the original, but I ended up selling her because I did not connect with that doll at all. And I had Merlot, who was like what I wanted. So she was basically crafted to be this like rebellious little lady, and she's Angel's best friend, and she's super fun. And she is also in the folklore dress. So, and it's funny because her middle name of Augustine is after the Taylor Swift love triangle character from the Folklore album, because she was delivered to me the day Folklore was released. And also a couple months later, Evermore was released and the song No Body, No Crime came out, and there's a reference to Merlot in that song. So like, it's clearly she is a Swiftie through and through. So that's Merlot. She's at spot 7. Spot 6 is Chloe. So Chloe is a doll that I made myself for the most part. She is the base of my original Kanani doll that I bought for like 60 bucks on Facebook, and I decided I didn't like her. She has an Exquisite Doll Designs wig that I thought would be okay to replace my Elizabeth Cole with, and I definitely was not. And she has Truly Me 49's eyes. She was originally supposed to have Sage Copeland eyes, but I broke them and I shipped her head to Dallas Doll Co. so Vanessa could pop in some eyes for me, and she chose the 49 ones. If you don't know, Chloe's head was lost in the mail for like a month. So Chloe, I thought she was never gonna get here. I originally thought this wig was a lot lighter than her skin tone, but it is very, very similar to her skin tone. But a lot of people actually love Chloe, and she is just so cute. Again, super thick wig, but this one is a little bit shorter. It's super soft, and I would not replace it with anything else because I just like it. I think it's very Chloe, although Truly Me 53 or Isabel Hoffman's wig would work well if I ever really got tired of the super thick wigs, but I like it. I like Chloe. She's really cute. Chloe is, again, from like the beginning custom era, so to have her this high up on the list is kind of cool. And again, she's also the only one that I have that I created myself anymore. So yeah, she's really special. I like Chloe. Starting off the top 5, we have Primrose. So Primrose was created, her face up was done by Omar of Small Friends. Her wig was given to her by Allison of AG Primrose. Now, this doll used to be in Allison's collection. When I first saw her in Allison's All My Dolls video, I was like, if she ever sells her, I need. And she ended up selling her, and my parents bought her for me for Christmas of 2020. So I loved her. Wig still isn't glued on. Allison offered to glue it on, but I was like, no, she needs to be here by Christmas, so I have something to open. And I, of course, you know, Chloe is the only wig I've glued down. It's just a process, okay? But Prim is so, like, I don't know, I feel like if I ever took this wig away from her, like, she would not be Prim. And yes, she's kind of named after the person I bought her from, but that name was super high on my list before I even, like, had this doll. So I don't know if I said this already, but she is a Marie Grace face, or she's a Marie Grace base. So she is super cool. I love this doll a lot. Again, over time, she's just a little bit different than the customs I prefer now. But again, I love her face up. I love her lip color. The wig is just kind of the one thing that kind of prevents me from using her a lot, especially since it's not glued down. I feel like if I glued it down and then, or possibly replaced it, it'd be a little bit different. But she's so special to me because, you know, I bought her from, well, technically my parents bought her from one of my favorite YouTubers, and my parents gave her to me, and she's just really special. I love her to death. But again, these next 4 dolls are all kind of new, well, with the exception of kind of two are newer, 2 are kind of old school girls. So it's just kind of where she fell. I do love her. She used to be my number 1, but obviously things have changed. But oh my god, you guys, Prim is still an icon. Speaking of wigs that aren't glued on, Miss Karma is a cat purring in my lap, aka Karma, is number 4. So Karma is a Leah Clark base. I think all of her features are still Leah Clark. So now I have this wig and this base times 2. And she has an entire sleeve of tattoos. I don't intentionally cover them up. For some reason, I just always put her in, like, shirts that have longer sleeves. So Karma is kind of fun. Yes, her wig's not glued down. And she did come to me with eyelashes, but they fell off, so that's fine. She's cool. She's like a bougier Leah Clark, which I love because Leah Clark is one of my absolute favorite dolls. Yes, she's named after the Taylor Swift song. I adore this doll. Like, she is so fun. I bought her from, I think, American Girl. Oh my god, I cannot remember who I bought her from, but I think he also created her, but again, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm not going to say the name because I don't want it to be wrong. But she is really cool. I like her a lot. I gotta get her wig glued down, and then I will do more with her. She did have, like, she had a messed up nose, and he fixed her as best she could, and I was like, oh my god, no, you did a good job. So she's really cute. She's really pretty. She's super fun. Her tattoos are very different than my other tattooed girly, who you will see very soon. So she was an impulse buy, but very unique. And I do remember seeing her a couple years ago on Instagram, and I was like, I would love to have that doll. And then I noticed that he put her up for sale. I think it was in the spring, and I was like, oh my god, I remember her. Can I have, please? So she's fun. She's really awesome. She is the newest custom edition, so super, super crazy that she made it this high on the list, but she's really awesome. And again, she's like a glammed up Leah, so like, why would I not want her in my life? In third place is someone who has consistently been in the top 3 of any type of ranking for years and years, Miss Yasmin. So Yasmin was my very first sub repaint doll. She is a CYO Just base with an 81 wig and 62 eyes. So she is just, this wig, still perfect. I have this wig. I have regular 81 as well. I prefer Yasmin's because it's more brushed out, and I keep Esme's more in the curls and stuff, but Yasmin, yes, she's named after the Bratz doll. She is kind of where the naming AGs after Bratz kind of took place. We just saw Chloe. We have another doll that's coming next, actually, that is named after another Bratz doll. And then I've got Sasha. I need 54 to be my Jade, so truly me 54, I'm coming for you, girl. So she's gonna be my Jade. But Yasmin, holy cow, you guys. I don't ever talk about how much I paid for dolls, but the one piece of history I do share with Yasmin is she is still to this date the most expensive doll I have ever purchased out of any type of doll, like in any of my collections at all. But like, she's absolutely worth it. I think this was probably Seb's best work. I know a ton of people wanted this doll when he posted a sneak peek, and I still get questions to this day. Are you selling Yasmin? No, I will never sell Yasmin unless there's like a dire emergency, but I don't see that happening. So Yasmin is not going anywhere. She's not leaving this house. She is perfection, and I love her. Number 2 is Roxy. So before Roxy, there was Merlot, but now that Roxy has moved into town, she's kind of taken over Merlot's little title, although you can't tell by this very fall-esque outfit she's wearing. She's usually dressed in more like scandalous clothes, but I liked this outfit and I thought it matched her hair really well. She is a Blair Wilson base. And this is the 65 wig. I think it's just straightened. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't actually know whose eyes those are, but she was done by Small Friends as well. I purchased her from another seller though, but I have also gotten questions about her. Is she for sale? No. She's my second favorite. She's not going anywhere. She also has a couple interesting tattoos. They are different than Karma's. They are more colorful. Again, I didn't do it on purpose. We're just in the colder months now, okay? So, also, she's wearing the I Wouldn't Marry Me Either Taylor Swift shirt from You're Losing Me, so that's kind of fun. Roxy is super cool. I love her. She is very, very different. She also has her nose piercing. She is much different than any other doll in my collection up until me purchasing Karma, but like, she's so freaking cool, you guys. Like, look at her. And yeah, she is named after the Bratz doll. I should probably get one and also name it Phoebe, because if you don't know, Bratz twins are Roxy and Phoebe, and Roxy is the little rebel one. So I love her. I think she's cool. She's really, really awesome. Will she take the top spot of my favorite custom? No, because if you started this video and you were like, I know who number 1 is, I guarantee you were correct. Because if you know me at all and you have watched for years and years, well, okay, not and years, but you knew who number 1 is the second you saw the title of this video. None other than Opal Melody Reed, my literal pride and joy. I will probably have this doll in the freaking nursing home with me when I'm an elder. It's just gonna be that way. Medium skin, Jess mold base, blue eyes, exquisite makeup. She was made by Pixie Meadow Dolls, I believe. I cannot remember exactly what Emma's username is now. I think it might still be that, but that is who she was made by. She's got the Isabel Palmer wig, so you already know. And she's wearing my Eras Tour movie outfit. And yes, she actually has 2 necklaces on. This is my actual Eras Tour, oh my god, my actual Fearless necklace. Opal's wearing it because I can't get it open, and neither can anyone in my family, so it's like kind of broken and it makes me sad. But people are like, oh, Kyla, you could use her as your mini. No, I can't. You wanna know why? Because she's tan and I'm pale. She looks like the werewolves. I look like a vampire. Okay, so like, no, it's not happening. But does that prevent me from doing everything with her? No. I literally love this doll, you guys, and she is so easy to do stuff with because she's got sticks right hair like me. She's just, I love her. I love her so much. Her and 35th anniversary Kirsten. Oh, I think I just spoiled the historical ranking, but anyway, they are my ride or dies. They are my favorite. If you take modern collection and historical collection, it's Opal and Kirsten all day, every day. I bought her on a whim. I got a really good deal for her. She has become kind of the face of my American Girl collection. I love this doll. Everybody has that one that they just love more than the others, and mine is Opal Reed. Oh my god, she's perfect. And her name just kind of came to me. Like, her first name is not after anything specific, so I love her so much, and she's just, you guys, she's the best, okay? Like, you know she is, okay? She's the absolute best. There we go. I've done it. I ranked all 12 of them. It was not very painful. It was actually quite fun. I enjoyed that, especially if I get to talk about Opal, I'm over here like, oh my god, this is the best thing. Or when I get to talk about dolls that my friends have made, it's just super, super awesome. Let me know down below who your favorite custom in my collection is. Don't worry, if it's not Opal, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. I know there's a ton of people that love, like, Mercedes or Karma or whatever, and that's totally cool. I really, really love that you guys appreciate and love my dolls too. So super awesome. I really enjoyed this. Again, historicals will be coming. Give me some time on that one because that's gonna be like one of the most difficult things. It's like choosing between my children, okay? And I only have fur children, but you know what? Same thing. Anyway, if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.